If you're over 60 and waking up every day with stiff, aching joints, you're not alone. Millions of seniors experience daily joint pain that makes it harder to move, harder to enjoy life, and harder to do simple things like get out of bed, walk, or bend down. The knees feel tight, the hips are sore, fingers get stiff, and it feels like the body is slowly locking up. But what if the solution wasn't in expensive pills, injections, or surgeries, but on your breakfast plate? Yes, you heard that right. New research and real-world experience from thousands of seniors shows that certain natural morning foods, when eaten consistently, can reverse joint pain, reduce inflammation, and even help rebuild damaged cartilage and connective tissue. And the best part, these foods are easy to find, taste good, and support your entire body, not just your joints. Most seniors don't realize that joint pain isn't just about old age. It's not just wear and tear. In fact, the biggest driver of joint pain is chronic inflammation and nutritional deficiencies. After age 60, our bodies naturally lose the ability to produce collagen. That's the protein that keeps our joints cushioned and flexible. At the same time, years of stress, processed food, sugar, and lack of movement lead to low-level inflammation in the body. This inflammation acts like rust on a hinge. It slowly breaks down the smooth glide of your joints, leading to pain, swelling, and stiffness. So, to feel better, you need to turn off the inflammation and turn on the repair process. And food is the most powerful way to do that. Especially in the morning, because what you eat first thing in the day sets the tone for your body's chemistry, hormones, and inflammation levels for the next 12 to 16 hours. That's why today, I want to share with you the 3 most powerful joint-healing morning foods you can start eating right now. These foods are backed by science, trusted by nutrition experts, and already helping thousands of seniors reduce pain, improve flexibility, and get their mobility back, without drugs or harsh treatments. Let's start with the first one, which might surprise you. Chia seeds. These tiny seeds may look like bird food, but they are one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds give you more omega-3 fatty acids than a piece of salmon, and these omega-3s are the key to reducing joint inflammation. They lubricate the joints from the inside out, reduce swelling, and even help rebuild cartilage by supporting the production of collagen. In addition to omega-3s, chia seeds are also packed with fiber, which helps remove toxins from your gut, another major source of joint inflammation. Studies have shown that people with poor gut health tend to have more joint problems because the toxins leak into the bloodstream and trigger immune responses that attack the joints. To use chia seeds, soak 1 to 2 tablespoons in water overnight and add them to your morning smoothie, oatmeal, or yogurt. Or make chia pudding with almond milk and a bit of cinnamon. The texture becomes soft and jelly-like, and your joints will thank you for it. Many seniors who start using chia seeds daily notice that within just 2 weeks, their knees and fingers feel more flexible and less swollen. The second miracle morning food for joint pain is pineapple, but not just for the taste. Pineapple contains a powerful enzyme called bromelain, which has been studied for decades for its anti-inflammatory and pain-reducing effects. Bromelain helps break down proteins that cause swelling, reduces stiffness in arthritic joints, and even helps with post-injury healing. It's been shown in clinical studies to work as well as some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the side effects. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C, which your body needs to produce new collagen and repair connective tissue. And since seniors over 60 tend to absorb less vitamin C from food, Starting your day with pineapple is an excellent way to boost those levels naturally. The best way to use pineapple is fresh, not canned, and not juiced with sugar added. A small bowl in the morning with some protein, like a hard-boiled egg or Greek yogurt, makes for a perfect anti-inflammatory breakfast. And if you want to go even deeper, you can take bromelain supplements extracted from pineapple. But for most people, the fruit itself is more than enough to see results when eaten daily. Now let's move on to the third and perhaps most underrated joint healing food, bone broth. Yes, this ancient, nourishing food is making a comeback, and for good reason. Bone broth is rich in collagen, gelatin, glucosamine, and chondroitin, all of which are the raw materials your body needs to repair joints, tendons, and ligaments. When you sip on warm bone broth in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, it gets absorbed rapidly into your tissues and starts the healing process from within. Bone broth also helps improve gut health, which is directly linked to joint health. Remember, if your gut is inflamed, your joints will be inflamed too. The amino acids in bone broth, especially glycine and proline, help heal the gut lining, reduce food sensitivities, and lower the immune response that leads to joint pain. Many seniors who drink just 1 cup of warm bone broth in the morning, instead of tea or coffee, report a huge improvement in joint mobility, pain reduction, and even better skin, nails, and digestion. You can make bone broth at home by simmering beef or chicken bones for 12 to 24 hours with a splash of vinegar to extract the nutrients. Or you can buy high-quality bone broth from health food stores. Just make sure it's organic, slow-cooked, and free from artificial ingredients. Now here's where the magic happens. When you combine all 3 of these foods into your morning routine, chia seeds, pineapple, and bone broth, you create what we call a triple-action anti-inflammatory breakfast. You're attacking joint pain from every angle, reducing inflammation, supplying healing nutrients, and rebuilding damaged tissue. And it works faster than most people expect. Within 7 to 14 days, seniors start waking up with less stiffness. They can walk further, bend easier, and do daily tasks with less pain. Some even report being able to reduce or eliminate their pain medications after a month of consistent use. But of course, always talk to your doctor before stopping any medication. What's important is that your body begins to heal itself when given the right tools. And don't worry. You don't need to eat all 3 foods every single morning. You can rotate them. One day, have chia pudding with pineapple chunks. Another day, sip bone broth before breakfast. Some days, blend chia and pineapple into a smoothie. The key is consistency. The more often you nourish your body with these healing foods, the faster you'll feel the results. Now, you might be wondering, what should you avoid in the morning if you want to protect your joints? Great question. Some common morning foods actually trigger inflammation and make joint pain worse. These include white bread, sugary cereal, processed meats like sausage or bacon, and vegetable oils like corn or soybean oil. These foods spike your blood sugar, feed inflammation, and block your body's healing process. So if you're eating those and also dealing with joint pain, it's time for a switch. Instead, stick to whole, anti-inflammatory options. You can also add other healing ingredients like turmeric, ginger, or cinnamon to your morning routine, all of which have powerful pain-fighting effects. A warm turmeric tea or a pinch of cinnamon in your chia pudding can enhance the benefits even further. At the end of the day, joint pain after 60 is not something you have to just accept. It's not a punishment for getting older. It's a signal from your body that it needs better support. And food is the most natural, effective way to do that. So to recap, Eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of soaked chia seeds each morning to reduce joint inflammation and boost omega-3s. Enjoy a bowl of fresh pineapple to get bromelain and vitamin C, which reduce pain and rebuild tissue. Drink a cup of bone broth to nourish your joints with collagen, gelatin, and essential healing compounds. These 3 simple morning foods can change everything. They're safe, natural, and proven to work. Your body is capable of healing. Your joints can become stronger and more flexible. And your mornings can start with energy, ease, and comfort, not pain. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this message. You don't have to live with joint pain. You just have to give your body the right tools. And it all begins with your first meal of the day.